Our Country Top 60 Hits of 2000 to 2009 continues now with a month-long number one from the fall of 2000 for a red-headed superstar from Massachusetts named Jo Dee Messina. Jo Dee first graced the airwaves in 1996 with a song called Heads Carolina, Tails California, and she followed that with a song called You're Not in Kansas Anymore. And after that, well, nothing. That's right, after those first two singles, Jo Dee's next hits at radio didn't even chart. Her finances suffered from a series of poor business decisions and a change of management that nearly led her to declaring bankruptcy. In fact, in 1997, Jo Dee nearly lost her home and her car. Well, she got lucky. She met a writer named Byron Gallimore and a certain superstar named Tim McGraw, who helped lead Jo Dee back to the top of the charts in 1999 with two back-to-back number ones called Bye Bye and I'm All Right. It gave Jo Dee a second chance, and by the turn of the millennium, she was back as strong as ever. We find Jo Dee Messina's biggest hit ever right here at number 48 on our end of the decade countdown. From 2000, here's That's the Way.
Everybody wants an easy ride on the merry-go-round that we call life. Take a drive on cruise control, then you wake to find it's a winding road. I had my dreams in view when the money ran out and the engine blew. Hung my tears out to dry, then my dreams fell out of that clear blue sky. And I was walking the clouds, feeling so safe and sound. Something else knocks me down. Hopelessly falling in love. He's just what you're looking for. The only problem is that the man's not sure. Another guy will give you everything. Only problem is you don't feel a thing. Well, I know from experience nothing's ever gonna make perfect sense. Oh, one day you get what you want, but it's not what you think. Then you get what you need. Well, that's the way it is. You gotta roll with the punches, and that's the way it goes. You gotta bend when the wind blows. You live, you learn, you crash and burn. It's hit or miss, and that's the way it is. Yeah, they say your soul is growing, but sometimes I feel like throwing something. And that's the way it is. You gotta roll with the punches, and that's the way it goes. You gotta bend when the wind blows, and that's the way it is. You gotta roll with the punches, that's the way it goes. You gotta bend when the wind blows. You live, you learn, you crash and burn. It's hit or miss. Oh, that's the way it is. Oh, that's the way it is. Yeah, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. You gotta roll with the punches. Oh, you gotta bend when the wind blows. That's the way it goes. That's the way it is. That's the way it goes. Oh, yeah. You gotta roll with the punches.
Survey song number 48 for the decade, That's the Way, the biggest hit of the decade for Jo Dee Messina. Well, believe it or not, only 4 acts in our special end of the decade countdown consist of 3 or more artists. The Dixie Chicks, Lone Star, Rascal Flatts, and the group we're going to hear from next in our special countdown. Any guesses? Well, the answer is coming up when my Country Top 60 Countdown returns.